And then we have one more segment before I'll close the last topic.
Okay.
This actually like a very sensitive topic. A lot of people like really don't know how to take it. So kind of like look at the people and like tell them like well, how do you describe like Black Lives Matter? Like some people like they interpret it wrongly. It's just like only just like all lives matter. So kind of like talk about in your own point of view. What is Black Lives Matter?
I think for me, when we talk about Black Lives Matters and some people are like, well, all lives matter, I kind of counter that and I say all lives will matter when Black Lives Matter, because I think that more than anything like says it for itself, you know, as a statement, because we don't matter. And in society, like if we can even be parking our car and, you know, have the chance of being like shot, or even going to the store, or even like we were watching this video in social work club one day, social work class, and a gentleman went into the hotel and he was arrested. Like things like that, I feel like, you know, we shouldn't live in fear, but the fact that we do have to live in fear, and the fact that we have to acknowledge it, I think to me that's like what Black Lives Matter.
I think, what was the question again? What does Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, how do you interpret it? Because a lot of people take it a whole different way. So in your point of view, what is Black Lives Matter?
To me, Black Lives Matter basically means that, you know, like we always say, all lives matter. All lives matter do, but right now we're focusing on Black lives because Black lives are the lives that's under attack right now. Like Patrice said, when you walk into a store, you know, you might run the risk of getting arrested. You might run the risk of never coming back home. I mean, even like things that aren't life and death. You know, you go into a job interview. Can you wear your hair natural? You know, everywhere you go, no matter where you are, not even in the United States, but anywhere you are, Black lives don't matter. People that have darker skin, they always suffer the most. You know, everywhere you go, you know, you go into you can go to Rite Aid. Are your hair products there?
Right.
Yeah, Walmart.
You go to Walmart. Are your beauty products there? You know? So even small things like that, they show us that our lives don't matter. Our identity doesn't matter. So, you know, what we do is say, you know what? You might not think that we matter, but we know we matter. We know that we matter. We know that we love ourselves no matter what we go through. That's what Black Lives Matter mean to me.
Well, I agree with Shayla and Patrice what they said, because we had a GB that Know Your Rights that talked about with Black lives and how police brutality, how you could be stopped driving your own car. Oh, is this your car? Like, it's really crazy how we still live in this society.
Right.
Like, why are we gonna stop with our own car? Like, why do you care? We're driving, we're not harming anyone. And then, not to bash Fredonia, but it's like, once I got here, I kind of experienced like racism, which was like I live in the city, so I don't really see that as much. So when I experienced it, it really shocked me and it disappointed me, because I'm like, I'm not doing nothing to you, so why do you feel so defensive, like about like me being there in your presence? So it's like us like giving out and like giving back and doing all these great things that we are doing on campus would show that all lives matter, but Black lives do matter. But it's like, why do we have to stereotype and kind of defense about what are we doing? Like, it shouldn't matter.
And I think also like Fredonia can come off almost as if it's a
bubble.
bubble.
Yeah,
you know,
yes.
it's a perfect
Yes,
place on
yes,
earth. Like
yes,
nothing
right.
bad can happen here, but things
Many
do
bad
happen
things
here.
happen here.
A lot of dark things do happen here. And shout out to administration when we had the panel.
The panel that
we had a panel. What was it, fall semester?
Yeah, let your voice be heard. Yes.
Let your voice be heard, and it was a student panel mixed with administrators and faculty, and we expressed our concerns about things that happen on campus and off campus to the people of color community.
Yeah.
What they can do to better the community for us, and just to bring awareness to it, because a lot of the times they don't know that it's happening, or if they do not know that it's happening, they don't take it seriously.
Right.
So it was in that moment where we actually were able to come together as students of color and also administration, because that was a conversation I feel that really needed to be had.
And may I also add that not even just Fredonia University, a lot of other universities that have, you know, small minority Black students, you know, they think that, oh, you know, nothing ever happens because, you know, we're not Mizzou. You know, that extreme case, that didn't happen. But, you know, Fredonia's not Mizzou and other universities aren't Mizzou. But things still happen, discrimination still happens, prejudice still happens. You shouldn't feel like you walking into a classroom or you walking into this college campus that you pay tuition for
Yeah.
and be uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And it's unfortunate that you do feel uncomfortable sometimes in this university. And it's like Patrice said, when you bring it up to certain people on staff, they act like, you know, why are you complaining, you know?
Yeah, we talking about it, but just like
What actions are being made?
Yeah.
Right. So the point of that, I guess, that talk was to be like, listen, this is serious, you know. We're not Mizzou, but this is a serious case. These are concerns, you know. And you need to listen to us. You need to do this for us.
Perfect. Well, ladies, I just had to get your take on that. I'm really glad you guys heard it talk about that. See, that's what the show's about. Like, we have fun, we make, have jokes, but we also have to talk about serious issues that's going on in the world right now. Like, a lot of people now, paying attention to. Like, our voices need to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. We have fun, but at the same time, we gotta be serious at the same time. But it's a great, like, Fredonia is a nice little place. We all have a good time and everything, but it's like certain issues, we just have to face. You know what I mean?
I actually had a conversation with a gentleman who graduated last year, and he loves Fredonia. Like, he will put Fredonia on his chest,
remain
like
nameless or
remain nameless.
Oh, okay.
However, he
Kinda
did
know.
note that at the end of the day, when you are graduating, you are going back into society as a black man. Like, has Fredonia prepared you for that?
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and he was saying like in Fredonia, he feels pretty safe and stuff, but like he's fearful of when he graduates because Fredonia does come off as a bubble. Like, is he as prepared as he should be?
That's the exact opposite for me.
Are
I
you
feel like
prepared?
I feel like Fredonia and dealing with racism, prejudice, it made me have thicker skin, you know.
Oh, okay.
Like you said, coming from New York City, you know,
Yeah.
you already got this New York, you know,
swag,
like, attitude, like,
accepted.
and then
Mm-hmm.
you come here and it's just like, ooh, I don't know,
Yeah.
you're being a little too arrogant, you're being a little too out there,
Yeah.
and it's just like, am I being a little too out there? And
Yeah.
it's just like, no, you're not. You're being yourself.
Right.
Be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that made me grow thicker skin. You know, not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna love you. But you know, what are you gonna do? You know, love yourself. Love your blackness.
That's it. That's what it's all about, man. I'm glad you guys didn't let that take you out of character. So that's very huge. All right, guys. Really, we're happy that you guys have tuned into our show so far. We have one more final segment, so we'll take a quick commercial break. We're back in more Trinity. All right.